Hello, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and it's time for another Hyliion video. I just a retail shareholder. I don't work for them. This is a high-risk stock as it's quickly approaching $1 in price. But today's video, we're going to be taking a look at LCAs, and that's essentially being able to hire workers at a discount. And most tech companies do this sort of thing. And the question is, well, does Hyliion do it? And the answer is yes. And the way that you can find out is you go to the Department of Labor and you look for labor condition applications, where that basically means they want to hire people with very specialized skills. You can't find anyone locally around with those skills, so you hire someone on a worker visa to come and work on site. And the thing that companies like about this type of thing is that you get to hire them at a discount. And as you can see with this spreadsheet, this goes from 2021 through 2023. And as you can see from the job title, most of them are technical. You got a senior design engineer, technical project manager, senior design and release engineer, simulation engineer, battery management system manager, embedded software engineer, senior engineer, vehicle integration. And if you scroll up, and these last for about a 3-year period, going from the begin and the end date. So they would have to renew it if it comes to the end of the term. But they also have a prevailing wage listed. Let's see, where is that stuff? Prevailing wage. Here we are, column BW. Is most of these, if you're going to hire a U.S. worker, it's going to cost around $80,000 to, on the high end, $135,000 a year. But you get to bring these people in for undisclosed discounts. So they're not paying these people this much. They're definitely paying them less than that. So, and they've been doing this since 2020, when the stock price is taken off from $7. Well, it took off, then it crashed, then I kind of like focused on Hyliion when it was at $7 climbing up to 13. And as you can see, around 2021, they started ramping up, and that persists through 2022 and tapers off around the 2023 timeframe. Another thing I would like to point out is that some of these people are managers, and I don't know this for sure, but what typically happens if you have someone that's a manager, there's a high likelihood that there could be an offshore team that they're managing, and you can get those people at even more of a discount, and it wouldn't show up on the spreadsheet. This is only for people coming on site to work, and all this is for their Texas location. And the legal department handling it is someplace in South Carolina, Charlotte, South Carolina. The stuff for Hyliion's patents, because there's like a patent dispute right now between Nikola and Hyliion, those people I think are based out in New York. So they use a different legal firm to handle the hiring portion of it. Now, typically when they do this, and this is from the past 2 companies I work at, they'll publish notices. HR will publish notices in like a break room or a common area on a certain floor stating, oh, we're gonna because they're required by law to do it. That's the only reason why they do it. And so they'll kind of put this in a discrete location off in a corner somewhere, and then remove it and then slap another one up on there. But us US workers, we don't really care for this sort of thing, but it does take place, and it's normal for a technology company to do it. So in this respect, Hyliion they're being smart with their money. So they're not like hiring all these expensive US workers. They're hiring US workers, and then they're augmenting the staff with cheaper labor, and they're probably potentially offshoring it somewhere outside of the United States too, just like taking a look at the battery management system manager, because they wouldn't have, and I'm speculating, but normally you don't have US workers reporting to someone on the work visa. Usually that someone on the work visa coordinates outside, because they know how to talk to the offshore workers better than, for example, someone like me. It would make more sense to do it, but there's not a whole lot of management positions. It's mainly engineers and specialty positions that are doing it. And the thing is with them is, for example, if they get laid off, they have to find another work job rather quickly. Otherwise, if you're in the United States with a work visa and you're not doing work, you gotta go back home. And they don't want to go back home, they want to work. So they'll be more inclined to work harder. But that's not always the case. That's it for this video, and of course, thanks for watching.